Assalamu alaikum. Hi wa barakatuhu. I think my voice is everyone. We are going for the remaining units revision. But today I want some from you. Yesterday I saw we are not listening properly, just they log in and they're waiting for the come of the class. You have to answer. Okay. First of all, we are going for the chapter. It is the most simplest chapter from the environmental science. So we'll go twice again. Don't give your attention. I will take afterwards. At the last, I will take. Now we are going for the eco unit number 2. In unit number 2, we are having different types of cycles are there. Then we are having ecological pyramids, flow. Okay, so first tell me what is the definition ecosystem. In short, you have to write definition of ecosystem. Today exam is there. You know, no? Everyone? Ramsil and Ahmed, have you informed to all the students? Okay, we are going for the next. What is the definition of ecosystem? A group of organisms interacting among themselves and in and with environment is known as ecosystem. Simple definition is there. In the ecosystem, generally you are having two type of questions. Just now I told you. So first question is explain the general explain water ecosystem will be there, pond ecosystem will be there, forest ecosystem will be there, sweet water, marine water, desert ecosystem is there, lake is ecosystem, pond ecosystem. Any one question will be there and it is a compulsory question. So that is the LAQ. But in before going for the LAQ, you have to know some important points. For example, natural ecosystem, types of ecosystem. Ecosystem are of two types. First one is the natural ecosystem and second one is the artificial or man-made ecosystem. The classification. The natural ecosystem is again classified into two types. First one is the terrestrial ecosystem and second one is the aquatic ecosystem. What is the meaning of terrestrial ecosystem? The ecosystem which is related with the land, we are calling it as a terrestrial ecosystem. So what is the examples are there? Grassland ecosystem, forest ecosystem, desert ecosystem. All these are the examples of terrestrial ecosystem. Now Next one, it is given aquatic ecosystem. In this ecosystem, it is first of all it is related with the water, and it is sub-classified into two main again two types are there. First one is the freshwater ecosystem, and second one is the marine water ecosystem. Freshwater ecosystem is again classified into two types. First one is the running water and standing water ecosystem. What is the example of running water is already given. Then next one is the marine ecosystem. In that, saltwater ecosystem will be there. In man-made ecosystem, examples are croplands, gardens, different types of parks and zoos are come under the heading of man-made or artificial ecosystem. Generally, whenever we are discussing about the ecosystem, in that structure and components are there. Structure and components are the main thing. Every ecosystem is having the two main or two major components are there. First one is the biotic and second one is the abiotic components. Biotic and abiotic components. Biotic means living. Bio means life. That is the reason biotic components means living components and abiotic components means non-living components. Biotic components. Again, the biotic components are of three types. First one is the green plants, then animals and microorganisms are there. Plants are also called as the producers because they are producing the food. Animals, they are called as consumers, and microorganisms are called as decomposers. These all terminologies you are using in the each and every question. That is the reason I am repeating it is in detail because the remaining part is very simple. Okay, then in the food chain, these members are very important. It's producers, consumers, and decomposers. So, what is the meaning of producer? The producers are the components which produce their food themselves by using the process of photosynthesis. By using the process of photosynthesis, they are making their own food. They are not dependent on any other thing. How they will produce the food? That is a very simple reactions which we are studying from the fifth class. That is photosynthesis. In the presence of carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight, in the presence of some pigment, green color pigments are there. That is called as the chlorophyll. It will form the glucose or carbohydrate, and that is nothing but the food of plants. Examples are green plants, trees, small algae, everything will come under this heading. Then yesterday also your friend is asking, Madam, some plants are there now, they'll eat the species, some microorganisms. So that is correct one. Consumers are there. Consumers may examples are plant eating species we can say. The species or components which will eat the green plants. That is called as the consumers. For example, insects, rabbit, goat, deer, cow. Not only insects, all the type of animals we can say. Maybe it is a micro or maybe it is a macromolecule. So that is the depending on that one. Our consumers are again classified into following types. First one we are calling it as a primary consumer, or in short you have to write down plant eaters or herbivores. What is the meaning of primary consumer? Now give me answer. People are not giving me any answer. You have to give me answer. Slides are in front of you. Tell me. Now I will not explain anything. Tell me. Primary consumers mean I told you primary consumers means plant eaters. Primary consumers means plant eaters. Examples are some insects will be there, rat, goat, beef, cow, horses, etc. Then secondary consumers, which will depend on the primary consumer for their food. We are calling it as a secondary consumer. My voice is clear, Tamsin? My voice is clear. So secondary consumers means which will depend on the primary consumers for their food, or example you have to write down they are depending on the primary consumers. Examples are frogs, cats, snakes, foxes, etc. Next, tertiary consumers, we are calling it as a meat eaters or carnivores. So tertiary consumers are secondary carnivores, they feed on secondary consumers. Examples are tigers, lions, etc. Then last we are having the decomposer. We are calling it as a microorganism. These are some bacteria and fungi. What is the work of these decomposers? They will attack on the dead bodies of producers and consumers, decomposes them into simpler compounds. Simpler compounds during the decomposition. Inorganic nutrients are released, or they are converting complex compounds into the simple compound. So we are calling it a decomposer. Why I have repeated all these things? Because only when you are writing any type of cycle you have to write down. Because sometimes you have to know what are the producers are they the particular cycle. In the particular cycle, which type of animals, plants or microorganisms are included. If you are writing the water ecosystem, if writing any terrestrial ecosystem, the producers will change, the consumers will change, and the decomposers also changes. In the notes, I have given you the names also. Then these all are about the biotic components. Now we are going for the next step, abiotic components. Abiotic components means non-living components. What are the non-living components are there around us? We are calling it as a non-biotic or abiotic component. Examples are climate, soil, water, air, energy, nutrients, etc. So we'll see all these will be divided into first of all physical components. What are the physical components? They include the energy, climate, raw materials, and living space that the biological community needs. They are useful for the growth and maintenance of its members. So what are the examples are there? Air, water, soil and sunlight. Then next we are having the chemical components. In that chemical components we are having organic as well as inorganic substances. Organic substances, protein, lipids, carbohydrates will be there, and inorganic substances maybe they are present in the small amount or maybe they are present in the large amount. For example, aluminium, cobalt, zinc, copper, hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, phosphorus, potassium, nitrogen. These will be present. So this is all about general introduction about the ecosystem. What is the function? You know, generally the function will come for SAQ. In that you have to write down the function of the ecosystem is primary function and the secondary function. What is the primary function? To provide the food in ecosystem. Secondary function, then tertiary functions are there. Total three types of function is there, or in some time we are writing only two and we are combining all these 3 points together. Then energy flow. This is again the tech SAQ from the unit. What is the meaning of energy flow? Flow of energy in a ecosystem. We are calling it as a energy flow. What is the meaning or how it will be work? Whatever solar energy is there, it will be absorbed by the plants and animals, and it will be moving from one level to the another. So we are calling this complete phenomena as a energy flow. For example, to study the energy level, we have to know the different levels present in the ecosystem that we have seen already: T1, T2, T3, T4. So here, tell me, what is the meaning of energy flow in ecosystem? Just now we have seen an example of photosynthesis. In the photosynthesis, what happens? Carbon dioxide, water, and energy combined. Sunlight means just it is a one form of energy only. So it will be combined and it is giving the helping hand to convert the simple compound into the complex one. Means carbon dioxide and water is converting into the glucose or carbohydrates. So what will happen at this stage? Some amount of solar energy is voice not coming. For everyone, voice coming. This stage, some amount of energy is voice not coming. For everyone, voice coming. Some amount of energy. Not a voice is coming or not. Okay, voice is clear. Otherwise, I will go back and I will disconnect the. Okay, thank you. Now it's clear, I think. So we are seeing the second SAQ, energy flow. Energy flow. So what will happen in the process of photosynthesis? Some amount of solar energy is trapped in carbohydrates. So when the plants will producing the food, that energy converted in the form of carbohydrates, and when on each level they are eating. See here, it is there given energy flow. Energy in the ecosystem. Solar energy is the only source to our planet Earth. Only solar energy is there. So what will happen? The solar energy is transferred to the chemical energy in the process of photosynthesis. Just now I told you. So what will happen? In the process of photosynthesis, that is by using the plants, that will convert that energy into the useful form. The whatever sunlight energy is from the plants, only 1% of the energy is utilized, and remaining all will be reflected back. So what will happen in each and every level? The sunfall energy is absorbed by the producer, while procedures that energy will be utilized, and remaining amount of energy will be stored in the glucose or carbohydrates. When the primary consumer or primary, secondary, and tertiary consumer are eating that food, they are also having that energy each and every time, having some loss of heat energy, and whatever energy will be released at the last, it will be converted into the inorganic nutrient. Every time the energy is flowing from one level to the another level, we are calling the flow of energy in ecosystem. Food chain, these are only the SQs, so I will not repeat. Main you are in the from here the chain. We are having the two different types of food chains are there. First one we are calling it basic food chain, and next one is the serious food chain. In each and every type of food chain, you have to start from the producer side till you have to go with the decoders. But what is the difference between the grazing food chain and deterious food chain? See, in the grazing food chain, we are starting from the green plant, means we are starting from the producers, and last we are writing the decomposers. We are writing the decomposers. These type of food chain generally we can see the grasslands and pond ecosystem. Grassland and pond ecosystem. The next one we are having the detritus food chain. Detritus food chain starts with the organic matter and goes to decomposer food chain. Only this is the difference will be there. Footwear again definitions are there, but now have to give me the answer. Suppose they are asking write down the different types of food chain. Now tell me, first of all you have to give the answer. If you will ask to write down about the same food chain, how can you write down? Simple. They are not telling any particular type of food chain. They are not water food chain or uh, grass and food chain and water ecosystem. They are just telling plain simple ecosystem. How you will write down answer for the ecosystem. Because they will have any type. Just and one remaining is very specific. Some students are telling that my voice is breaking, so I will just